Hello everyone and welcome to my HR Analytics dashboard presentation. Today I will be walking you through an interactive Excel dashboard created here to analyze the employee data of Swapnjeet Financial Services. This company has been experiencing a rising trend in employee attrition, which has led to operational challenges and increased recruitment cost and disruptions in day-to-day business functions. So let's dive in to the purpose why the purpose of this dashboard is to understand why employees are leaving the company, also identifying the groups which is most affected and uncovering the underlying patterns connected to the job satisfaction. We'll also include the demographics and the departments and the job roles in this dashboard. So let's dive in more deeply into this dashboard. So starting here, the dashboards brings together all the several key matrices that allows us to analyze the workforce in the unified and interactive way. Yeah, using the JS rating here, we have incorporated this male to female gender ratio ratings. After that, KPI, which is the uh, which is the key performing indices at the dashboard. Here we can see that the data set contains total 1500 employees. Later on, which out of 658 have left this organization, leaving 842 of the current employees. Here we have also segregated them with the average age of 44% and 40% of the overall job satisfaction score, which is 3.0 out of 5, sorry. Right away, this KPI's value shows us that attrition is not just an occasional issue, it is widespread along the challenges effectively nearly half of the workforce. So let's dive into the education data here, where we will briefly determine before diving deeper into the dashboards. I want to briefly show you the data used the for the analysis. This is the basically the data which the Swapnjeet Financial Services has with them. We have incorporated this data into smartly into different attributions and to check like that. So after all the education wise, we have seen that total bachelor's attrition is 255, the master's is 287, the doctorate is 300, grand total of 842. Here we will also determine on the a number of percentages as well. So attrition by job. So department analysis gives us more of the strongest signals about where employees are struggling the most. Here we can see that treasury department has the highest attrition rate, uh, whereas in the which is 47.2%, followed by financial at 45.7%. High turnover also present to risk analyst as 114 as well. These all are core functional functions and typically involve heavy workloads, right, in the tight deadlines as well. This also is really intense job with regulatory pressures as well, all of which can contribute to the burnout of an employee. Basically, this is what is there. Let's go to attrition rate by gender. Yeah. So Male and female attrition rates are derived here. We have incorporated these values with the age factor as well in the department and analysis. So females in the age of 21 to 30, attrition rate is 24%, which is kindly stagnant to 31 to 40 age group as well. 41 to 50 we can see 1% increase, 51 to 60 we can see 27%. So basically in the females which we can compare to the male, it's more in 21 to 30 as compared to female. In the 41 to 50 it's 29%, 51 to 60 it's 22%, like that. Department wise attrition, which is accounting as being 17.33%, compliance to be 14.59%, we have investment bankers as 13%, treasury to be 17%, most is the finance one, which is 20%. Employees by the age of group, total 1500 employees have been hired by Swapnjeet group. For total, most seen were in 41 to 50 age group. Total attrition by gender, we can see male to be 310 and female to be 348, which brings us our grand total to 658. So as we can see that all this value we have incorporated into our dashboard, which is an interactive dashboard. We can also watch the same values by filtering the gender as well. So if we filter female here, total number of employees are 761, attrition is 658, active employees are 103, attrition rate is 86%, which includes all the education, gender or job role or department wise attrition. If we want to segregate this into only the doctorate level, we can also segregate that, which is 300 in the attrition. If we want to segregate that with using the department as well, let's go with the accounting department. So accounting department with the doctorate, 47% of female have left the job. So as we can see that in the department wise attrition it's 100%. If we go through finance, again it will be 100%, but 53% education, a doctorate women left the job. Let's compare this towards male, which is 53 doctorate men have left the job. If we have to consider bachelorette degree, this is 54 people have left the job. Female is still 54. In the department section is 29. Let's say if we unfilter it and go with go with all the total age group. So this is by the age group. If we have to filter that with female, then this is this one. We can also get the risk analysis of 3.0, which came by our calculations, and henceforth we can use this interactive dashboard to see where we are standing into the industry as well. So why this is going on now. So my recommendation based on this is basically the job satisfaction analysis, where current employees average is 3.08, the compliance is 2.92, risk management is 2.94, which can be seen here. If we unfilter everything, we can see them. Yep. So financial analysis is 2.88 by the ratio. Total, I would suggest that based on these insights from the dashboard, several targeted recommendations emerge from me. To strengthen the retention programs in higher attrition departments, especially in the treasury department, as we can see with our numbers. Improving the workload distribution, recognizing practices, and internal mobility can help this one out. To support the mid-career and senior employees, we can also target the age group of 31 to 40 and 51 to 60, where the leadership training will begin, or flexible options, work options should be given to people. Clearer progression path should help this people to determine their upcoming moves as well. To improve working condition in the high pressure, which is probably in the compliance department, we can also use the automated repetitive task and enhances leadership support, or use different types of software to help them in the compliance format as well. To also, the next point would be promote gender inclusions policies, such as flexible scheduling, parental leaves, and mentorships for better support for female employees as well. We should do that as well. Another last option I would suggest is HR expand the HR analytics capabilities by adopting predictive modeling and real-time monitoring to identify at-risk employees early. So that the retention won't even happen. So to close all this scenario, I would say that this have been a great learning curve for me as well, and for Swapnjeet firm as well. In inclusion to this HR dashboard, which clearly illustrates key factors driving attrition at Swapnjeet Financial Services, and by focusing on data-driven retention strategies and supporting employees in higher turnover groups, the organization can significantly improve morale and reduce the turnover cost and strengthen long-term stability. Thank you for reviewing this presentation, and you have a good day.